But you know what? We're in the Bronx right now, man. The poorest urban county in the country, man.
Okay.
So we're gonna have to do it how Bronx people do it.
How's that?
Bodega. Bodega. No. Bodega. Bodega, 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 bodega.
In today's town square, the internet celebrities, three guys with a digital camera and a cult following for web videos tackling economic injustice. Their latest effort is called Stadium Status. It attacks the notion that billion-dollar sports stadiums benefit struggling neighborhoods nearby.
Remember how this neighborhood was being revitalized by this new stadium? Well, guess what? Behind us, you see all the revitalization going home now. You hear the sirens?
Yeah.
Right on the other side of the tracks, Raph. You're back in the Bronx.
Still in the Bronx.
Joining me now, the internet celebrities Rafi Kim, Dallas Penn, and Kazimir Niskowski. Dallas, let's begin with you. Tell us quickly about the first video that made you guys celebrities about McDonald's.
Oh, our first video was called Ghetto Big Mac. And to date, that video has served over 1 million viewers.
And folks can see it where?
Right on YouTube.
Right on YouTube. And what do they look for?
They'll just put in the search tag Ghetto Big Mac.
Okay. And what's the point of this first shot that you did?
The point of this video was we went into McDonald's and we decided to create a hack on their most popular sandwich, the
Right.
Big Mac. We wanted to create a hack so that you could buy that sandwich for a little more than $1.
Right.
So we ordered a double cheeseburger and we had the folks put fixings on it, and we created the sandwich and
for $1.50. And what did the Big Mac cost?
well, the Big Mac costs after tax. You know, you're almost at $4.
So basically, you're saving people $2.50 if they want the Big Mac, and they put it together the way you show them on this YouTube video.
Right.
And now McDonald's hasn't come after you, telling you to take this off the air yet.
No, not yet. They seem right in line with it.
They think you're increasing sales because 1 million people have gone on YouTube to see this. Awesome.
Well, I mean,
I hate to say it,
McDonald's
but
knows what they got out of this video. I mean,
Right.
there have been 9 or 10 fan videos created with other people putting this Ghetto Big Mac
All over the world making their own Ghetto Big Mac.
Switching gears, stadiums. This is a big public policy issue. How much money was spent? How much taxpayer money was spent on Yankee Stadium, the new Yankee Stadium, and on Citi Fields, the new stadium for the Mets?
Right. If you look at the city of New York, those two new stadiums, over $2 billion of public money was spent towards those two stadiums. You had over half of Yankee Stadium's cost was from the public, and that's a $2.5 billion project. So over $1 billion from the people. And for Citi Field, it was the majority.
Out of a total cost, you said about half of the cost was being borne by the taxpayer?
Correct.
And Citi Field a little bit less?
No, Citi Field proportionally is much more. Citi Field is an $850 million project,
right,
and $600 million came from the public.
So 3/4 of that was being paid for by the public.
Right.
Yeah.
And your point is that we're told this is going to help the surrounding neighborhood, but does it?
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. I mean, I think we honestly were just weirded out that why were two stadiums that were so gigantic being built at the exact same time? It just,
right.
I mean, that fact just seemed weird to us. So we went and we did a little investigation, and we went and we looked at the communities and how they were being affected, and I didn't feel like we were seeing the jobs that were being promised. So.
Let me ask you, is it because the stadium seats these days are so cheap? Have you looked at the prices at Yankee and Shea Stadium recently?
And that sort of adds insult to injury. It's like all the money comes from the public, and then they're pricing it so that the middle class people can't even, afford to go there.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Right.
I mean, we subsidize it enough just by going to a game.
Right.
Just by one afternoon at a game, we are subsidizing this building.
Well, look, to make this the more serious conversation, at a point in time when we're spending those hundreds of millions of dollars, billions of dollars for stadiums, we are cutting money for teachers, for infrastructure, for environmental cleanups, and I think that is the tougher issue. Now, have you gotten a response from the city, from any of the elected officials? Look, full disclosure, I was Attorney General and Governor at one point, and we make these hard decisions. Has anybody responded to you and said, you're right, we shouldn't be spending the money for stadiums?
On stadiums, no. We've actually had with Bodega, which was sort of a critique of nutritional options in poor neighborhoods. We got contacted by the mayor's office at a certain point. They were interested in incorporating the video into a literacy program for people to learn about nutrition options and
tell us, what is the point of Bodega? What does that tell us in terms of consumption and health?
Well, I mean, the point of Bodega really is these are the choices that folks in neighborhoods that don't have supermarkets, that don't have access to healthy foods, these are the choices that they'll make regarding nutrition.
Yeah. And give us some of the examples. And I think you go in the video, you go through some of the food options people have, right? I mean, the various sizes of the bags of potato chips and stuff. I mean,
you can walk into a bodega with basically $1.50, and you can walk out with what we say is a 4-course meal. I mean, you can get chips, a quart of water, ice cream sandwiches, cookie. Like, I mean, you can really do a full.
You can take that same buck and a half and go to McDonald's and get a Big Mac, though, right?
Yeah.
If you watch your other video, you know how to make it.
Your options are very varied, actually.
So you guys could be working for the FDA pretty soon. Kind of nutritional advice from McDonald's to Bodega.
Right.
What is the the answer. Are you guys going to go mainstream? Or are you going to be the next Hollywood, get an Academy Award for this?
Definitely, absolutely, without fail.
We're going to help change public policy in the end.
And is that what you want to do?
That's what we'd hope. We'd hope that the next stadium isn't so much public money.
And you hope people are eating better and supermarkets go where they need to go.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we're interested in like injustice. We want to make movies that focus on issues.
So just to make this more serious at the end, because time is running out, you have full-time jobs. This is just something you're doing to try to get a message out there. This is not just a frivolous endeavor for fun and games.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah, but we still aim to entertain because that helps get the message out.
All right, keep it up. Thank you so much, and we will go to YouTube right now and see it. That does it for us. I'm Eliot Spitzer, in for Dylan Radigan. Up next, Hardball with Chris Matthews, starting right now.
Still gushing. Let's play hardball.